Thank you very much for having me today, and I'm very honored. Thank you for Sean Fair and the invitation. So today I'm going to talk about things related to leadership that have gone in my business and in my life. So let me make you the questions. Where do you really think that leadership comes? Because one of the things that really happens that people think that the leadership comes only from the boardrooms. You know, big stages, big decision-making, strategic decisions. But the reality is that leadership comes when you're facing challenges in your life that come from where you never expected, and it pushes you from your comfort zone and makes you think how you're going to embrace it. So let's take a little back about that I'm saying today, because the reality is that you think that leadership is only the skills that you have, but the reality is that leadership comes how you decided to face when you're going through uncertainties, how resilient you are, how adaptive, how determined to face the things you're going in your life, and the most important, how you decided to lead others to navigate under uncertainty. So my name is Jose Pereira, and I'm standing today here because I was a leader, I was a CEO of a company. I did a 35-year career in oil and gas. But in 2017, it happened a situation in my life that I never expected. I was ready to get retired, and I was invited to a last-minute meeting in Caracas, Venezuela. I'm Venezuelan dual citizen. So I went to that meeting, and it became to be a setup, and I became to be an international hostage during 5 years. So my story begins there. I became an international hostage during 5 years, and during those 5 years, we became the political pawns between the situation that was going between the US and Venezuela. But that's not what I'm going to talk today here. What I'm going to talk about is the journey and the lessons that I learned regarding to that, because I went through those challenges. I was separated of my family. I was separated of my life. In 1 minute, my life was gone. So now I had to challenge. So I'm going to make you the question. If you're a leader and something happened in your life, how you're going to handle it? How you're going to embrace it? So I decided to take my life back. So I decided to stay strong because I needed to come back strong in body, soul, and spirit. And that's what a leader does. So one of the lessons that I really learned during those years was that a leader needs to be not only resilient, has to be determined, has to be adaptive, and had to be a leader, had to lead the people. I was with my colleagues that were going with the same ordeal. We were 6 guys. We became called the 6 And I needed to lead them to navigate those waters because we were in total uncertainty. So today, what I'm going to talk about that, because I decided to convert this in a program, and I have a speech that is called the 4X, to grow and unleash your unbreakable spirit. Because one of the things that I discovered during those ordeals is that I got connected back to my family, and that gave me hope. But I got connected with my spirituality. I went back to God. So that embraced me, the faith, it strengthened my faith. And that strength of my faith made that really we needed to come back. And I discovered that everybody has inside that inner force that comes from God. That is the unbreakable spirit that everybody has inside. So today I'm going to talk about that. So for me, the four tools are resilience, determination, adaptability, and leadership itself. So what is the resilience? The resilience is not only the ability to bounce back. The resilience is when something is going in your business or in your life, and the floor is shifting and your life is crumbling. how you handle it, how you deal with a situation. Because maybe you're in a business and your business is going through a merger. You're having problem because your competition is taking your market. You're losing employees. So now you don't know how to handle. You have to have layoff. How you handle the situation. So the difference is how you decided to handle those situations. If you decided to embrace it and keep going and moving on, so there comes the resilience. So that's why the resilience comes when you're going through under uncertainties. Now let me talk about determination. What is that determination? Determination became part of my cornerstone. I needed to be determined because I was going through the situation, but I was not going to be a victim of my circumstances. So that's what a leader has to do. Even you're going to any situation in your life or in your business, you don't have to be victim of your circumstances. Because maybe you have a big project, the project of your dreams, but for some reason the project is not going through. Or maybe your competition is taking your market. So how you're going to deal with that? So when you're a determined guy, you keep going. You have your dream, you have your purpose, and that's what keeps you going. In my case, during my captivity, I was going through that circumstances, but that didn't define me. I really had a dream that I needed to come back, and I worked hard, and I'm here today talking with you. I'm here talking to you. So now I want to talk about adaptability. Adaptability for me was everything. During that ordeal that I was having, can you imagine all the things I have to be adapted in a day basis? So that's what a leader has to do. In the today world, can you imagine with the eruption, for example, of the AI, how the business has to adapt? If you're not adapting to the situations, you're going to lose your business. So that's what you have to do. You have to be adaptive. Not only you, your employees. Because one of the things that a true leader has to do is inspire their employees and make if I'm adapting, you have to be adapted to it. So when your company becomes adaptive, is what is going to make you success. So now we're talking about resilience, we're talking about determination, we're talking about adaptability, and now we're going to talk about the leadership itself. Because I did my career as a leader, but I really learned what leader has to be when I was in my captivity. That was the real test of what a leader has to do. Because now I'm with my colleagues, and I needed to push them to come back with me. So I needed to keep them going. And there's where a leader goes. When you're navigating those turbulent waters, when you're navigating the uncertainty, is what is going to make you be a true leader. So today, for me, the situation that I went through, it didn't mark me. It made me the person that today I am. I decided to become a man of faith. I'm a man of God. And I discovered that everybody has inside that inner force. What you have to do is unleash it, but with the grace of God. So leadership is not only in the boardroom. It's how you decide to navigate when you're going through challenges and uncertainty. Be resilient, be determined, be adaptive, and you will become a great leader. Said this, thank you very much for having me. I forgot. Yes. I was so concentrated. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. How long I did it, by the way? 8 minutes. So I have time to go. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I had time to the connection. Can we do it and we do the editing? So I talk about contact me, my web page. Okay, but can we do it because this is going to be recorded or no? We're good?
You're going to have this again Saturday.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I forgot the connection, yeah. Yeah. What about the speech?